Alright, time for my round 3 game of this month's REV GP. I should pull up my opponent's deck, I guess. Let me check. Oh, they're on Bant Unveiled Menagerie. Okay. AKA Bant counters, right? They have a bunch of counter synergy too. But yeah. So let's start. I'm on the play, which is pretty good. This hand has one land. This hand is great if I find a second land, but I don't want to take that risk, so I will mulligan this, unfortunately, and this hand has that's bad. Can I keep this? They're a pretty fast deck, so I don't think I can. Okay, this hand has stuff, I guess. Keep 5 and then I guess so I need to lay shard on 2, which means I'm bottoming heart, I guess. And uh I can bottom like this, I guess, right? Yeah, I don't need I need red for cassette, but I can get that through lay shard, so yeah, I bottom like this. And then I play Heart of the Glade tapped turn 1. And then I guess I'm hoping to draw land in the top 2 so that I can drop cassette on 3. And cassette's pretty good against their deck at least because it blows up one of their guys. Ooh, but that's a tap land. Okay. Alright, I guess I do this and then I drop Vasilia on 4, which is a lot less good because Vasilia does not affect the board as much as cassette does. I mean, if I draw an untap land off the top here, then I still get to play turn 2 cassette. I mean, I still get to play turn 3 cassette and hopefully shoot something. I mean, actually, yeah, on other 2 drops die to cassette, I think. So that would be really good for me if it works out. Oh, that thing gives itself ward. Yeah, now I guess cassette doesn't kill it. Which actually works out because then that means I can drop cassette next turn and pay for the ward. But yeah, so we developed, sack this, probably grabbing a forest and a swamp because I only need red for cassette, and after that, like, red's kind of useless. But yeah, I mean, skipping my first 3 turns is not very good. Not exactly what you want to be doing against an aggressive deck like the Them. And actually, no, they're not exactly an aggressive deck. They're just a deck that plays to the board. And this thing, okay, so it moves over a counter to this guy. I still think I need to shoot down the overbearing researcher first. But I mean, like, I'm not... Okay, I take 2. Actually, no, I think I need to shoot down this guy first, or else it just swings in with flying to kill cassette. Yeah, okay. So then, forest, swamp, right? Yeah. Forest, grab swamp, and I hope that they have no ways of giving their guys trample, I guess. So, I mean, I could top deck... What could I top deck here? I don't think there's anything I can top deck, but yeah, I'm just going to do this first. Beard Colossus. Did I play a land? I haven't played a land this turn, so I guess that's going to be my land drop for the turn. But yeah, let's shoot down this guy, and conveniently also protect cassette with that. And I didn't play a land this turn, right? So I do get to play my convenient land I drew. And that actually means if I draw a land next turn, I get to play Skolsa into Vasilia, which is pretty good. I'm just glad that my opponent didn't get a super fast start. Unveil, okay. Did I play a land? Let me double check. Fill up from play from hand. Forest. Oh yeah, I did. Alright, I guess I have to do a judge call then. Alright, yeah, okay. So I guess that means I missed a land drop. Or no, were they? Oh yeah, okay, I didn't miss a land drop. Yeah. Right, yeah. I had lay shard, and I just forgot that I had lay shard out. So Unveil can flip stuff that kills the things that is protecting cassette, but like it probably flips something. Oh well, this thing gives trample, right? Or land. No, it doesn't give trample. It gives haste. So I guess I chump and then shoot something with cassette, and that's a pretty good use of cassette. Wait. Oh yeah, this guy gives trample. Yeah, rip cassette then. But they have to they have to attack cassette with both things, so at least it means that I'm not taking face damage this turn. Okay, what's going on here? They're moving the counters around. And they're going to just swing out like cassette. No point in blocking right now, so yeah, that trade happens. And I guess untap land would be decent right now. Well, that's my untap land that I was asking for. So what's better here? Vasilia on curve or Skelta next turn into Vasilia? What's the worst thing that can happen if I give my opponent a free turn? Like, the Gen Slope Skitter probably goes insane, right? They can like wander twice, put a bunch of counters everywhere, and then I have to hope that Skelta does stuff. I mean, they're not giving any of their guys death touch, so a big fat thing probably could do like could be pretty good. Could be pretty good gumming up the board. What do they have in terms of removal for a big Skelta? They don't really have any removal for that, right? So maybe it's fine to just wait a turn. Because, like, what's Vasilia actually doing if I play it out here? I just flip Vasilia as a 7/7, and that actually does block a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'll go with the Skelta plan. Might be a huge mistake, but whatever. They actually just, if they throw a bunch of counters around, their guys have giant wards, and then they become untargetable, so the only way to block them is to place the board. So Vasilia is probably coming down and then plussing immediately, so that's 7 loyalty I get to play around with. 7 loyalty plus 8 blockers, like that's probably enough to make. Okay. They get to move one of the trample counters over, I guess. They get to move a vigilance counter over. I mean, like, this is probably not the worst thing that can happen here, so I'm alright with that. They can they can like just Gen Slope Skitter and get some more stuff. Oh yeah, that Aura Land Control enters. Yeah, they're getting a bunch of counters now. I think at this point I kind of need a Consonance top deck to bail me out. Like Skill Set into Vasilia, and then the top 2 cards is a land and a Consonance. I mean, that would be pretty good. That's a pretty big, because that lets me, that completely bails me out, or has a chance of completely bailing me out. Overbearing Researcher still makes everything untargetable, so then that. I only take 7 here. I guess it's fine. I only take 1, 2, I take 9. Do I trade here? If I trade off over here, then I mean, I guess it gets stuff off the board, and then I go Skelta Vasilia flipped. Yeah, sure. I mean, I want stuff off the board, so yeah, let's do that. Or wait, this thing, right? The first ability is not sorcery speed. Okay, yeah, that was a horrible play. I should have read their cards. And what does that do? Okay, I think I lose here. Oh yeah, Shinfa top deck would save me, right? Okay, well, hoping for Shinfa top deck now. At least post board, I get to bring in a bunch of I get to bring in 2 board wipes. And let's see, do I get Shinfa? Nope. Yeah, so I play Skiltha, Vasilia flipped, and then try my best to not die. It seems about right. I mean, they're almost out of cards too, so at least there's that. What else? Do I have Vasilia? If I play Vasilia, it's almost always going to get killed on the backswing, so then I have to turn it into a 7/7 to block, but then like, so this guy's going to make their biggest thing unblockable. I mean, Skillset gives me like a million mana, so Skillset's probably going to block something, and then Vasilia is going to do something else. I might want to play Starseted just as a way to block the flying guy, but I don't think I really have the chance. I don't think I have the time to do that right now. I think I just need to get a bunch of big stuff onto the board. And like, they can just wander this guy twice and grow it out of Skilta range, so then I guess I'm just hoping to block or something. Yeah, I think it's pretty much lost at this point. I can't really see a way to win unless, because I can't actually cast Grand Constance if I top deck it right now. Or actually, no, I still have the Srimfa top deck possibility. Actually, how much is Berry Colossus? It's -3 to activate, right? So then that's 5, and so that's 6 mana total to activate, which is not enough. I mean, if I draw a land, I guess I can activate Berry Colossus, and an 8/8 does serve as a decent blocker. Okay, so they still have a bunch of things they can do though with Gen Slope Skitter. Like, yeah, they can just infinitely wander this guy, and then that spreads counters everywhere. Seems like they have something remain. Oh, they can tap stuff. Yeah, that's a problem. And then they make some other guy unblockable, and then do I just die to that? I'm not dead yet, so yeah, I think, yeah, the other guys are still blockable, so like, I don't think I'm dead. I take 7 damage at most. Disciple probably moves one of their counters onto, yeah, moves the +1/+1 counter there. And then I guess they're just not attacking with anything else. So again, a Shenfa top deck would be good here because that lets me wipe the board. And they're playing out everything right now. I mean, they know I have Shenfa, so maybe they're just playing out their hand as Constance top deck assurance, because They don't know that I'm not holding a Grand Constance right now. Come on. Yeah, that's too late. Overbearing researcher is giving their entire board huge amounts of ward. And now this guy's moving Death Touch Trample around. I think I just lose here. Skill set attack does nothing. So the only thing I can do here is Archon, stick the aura onto Melon, and then block. I still die. They can just gen Sculpt Skitter a few times. No, they can also go. Yeah, I'm dead. Cool. All right. So post board, I'm bringing in all my removal. Although like let them eat cake isn't that great because I can't hit most of their things. They can give their guys a big amount of hexproof or a big amount of ward, and then I can't hit any of them. But yeah, so board out Vasilia because Vasilia sticking in the back is not good when my opponent's attacking like that. And take out some Skilthas. Take out one Skiltha. I'm not really trying to play that sort of late game. And then I need to find some more things to trim. So I usually start by trimming lay shards. Or maybe I just maybe I do it like this instead. Because like Skiltha is a pretty big roadblock for them. It's probably better than Vasilia, and like try Vasilia hanging out in the back. Nah, I think I keep Vasilia in because a 7/7 is better at blocking than a Skiltha, and it keeps up my Consonance ratios because I'll reboard out all my artifacts. And okay, I mean this hand's pretty good. I'll keep this, and redevelop is grabbing plains and probably another mountain. Yeah, I do need to grab the mountain with Mana. Do they have removal post board? They have fight spells. Yeah. I don't think they have any removal post board. So if I play Mana Harvesters here, I'm basically banking on it surviving this turn, which I guess is probably something I can reliably rely on. But then I need to pitch something. I'm pitching mountain, right? Oh, do I have another mountain in my deck anywhere? I don't. I can pitch a swamp to grab a swamp. Yeah, sure, I guess I'll do that. Like, maybe I do want to hit my colors. But, so Mana Harvester is on 2, and then I just take it in the face, and then cassette next turn, and hopefully it blows up something useful. If they play the ward guy, my on-curve cassette doesn't do anything anymore, which is actually a pretty big problem. Then I guess I just play Star-Sighted flipped. No, Star-Sighted is actually going to be a blocker, though, so... I can cassette and then minus face, but then that leaves cassette vulnerable to a slope getter. Oh, okay, they're just going to swing. And I guess they're leaving up a counterspell. Interesting. Yeah, they have no other instant speed things other than their counterspell, which let me check. So that thing is going to be it's going to counter unless I pay 2. So I guess I can jam cassette right now, but it gives them a chance. Actually, maybe I should just play Star-Sighted flipped because yeah, because then that means that it's me closer to Consonance mana. 1, 2, 3. Like if I play a mountain here, and then I play Star-Sighted flip, then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have Consonance mana next turn, and like playing out, also getting more mana means that I'm more likely to play through a veto. Yeah, I think I'm going for it then. Let's see if this works out. Like they can veto this if they want, but I don't think that's good use of their veto. Okay, they're just going to keep it. Sure. Too bad I have no follow-up for this play, but I mean I have cassette with 2 mana up next turn, I guess. It seems like they are holding up the veto. Like, I mean, this is really obvious holding up the veto right now. And they're finally, yeah, they have that. Okay, well, at least I get to play cassette then. But they get to play Gen Slopeskitter next turn and try to attack into cassette. Well, I mean, at least I tried. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure playing cassette is the right play right now because well, actually, I get some extra mana from Mana Harvesters because cassette's multicolored. Unfortunately, I can't really make use of any of that. But yeah, I might want to throw this guy in front of something if cassette really gets threatened or something. But for now, I'll just cassette to blow that thing up. I think for the most part, I will just trump here if they don't do anything else to threaten. Like if they can't break to the cassette, then I'll just chump, and then because I am getting pretty close to Consonance mana at least. Genotype splicer. Yep, that happens. T-check. Oh, I can give stuff flying. Why is everything in their deck so evasive? And they're still holding up veto right now, and veto still taxes for 2. Okay. So they can veto my Vasilia, and that actually works out for them. So that means I need to run stuff into the veto. Actually, I have Consonance next turn, and I'm hoping that they only have a single veto in hand. So then that means I bury Colossus this turn, and then Consonance next turn. Is that a solid play? Yeah, I'll assume it's like probably decent enough of a play to go for. They still don't have a way to blow up Mana Harvesters, right? Yep, there's a veto. And then, am I blocking this turn ever? Probably not. Yeah, I'll just swing here. Or they might attack a Genotype Slicer. I mean, Genotype Slicer, I think I want to keep this guy back, right? The only thing that would matter here is, like maybe I want to get them into a range where Berry Colossus's clock gets reduced, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, I guess I'll keep everyone back. This guy could give itself flying, I guess, if they want to do that. And then that makes my warriors useless, but then that forces them to give it flying. Is that useful at all? I don't think so. Yeah, let's just swing then. Alright, so I'm hoping that they don't have a second veto. Or that they tap out this turn. If they pass the turn holding up veto, I think I'd still have to jam Grand Constance anyways. Okay, they're tapping out. Good, good. Or no, they're thinking about it. They're tapping out. Good. Unveiled Menagerie. Yeah, that's bad, but like doesn't prevent me from casting Grand Constance, and I don't think they have any guys that remove Mana Harvesters. Like, there's no hits off this thing that removes Mana Harvester, right? So I get to Constance uncontested next turn. And they didn't hit any of the guys that are giving stuff ward. So if I hit if I hit removal off Grand Constance, then I can actually make use of those. And they're going to pledge. They're going to make this thing that taps down my guys. And yeah, I get back down to 15. Maybe I should have kept back the warriors, because I think they care more about hitting me down than I care about hitting them down. Well, whatever. And more nascent light veins. Yeah, that's whatever. What do I name here? I think I need to name. Do I ever need more white than this? Maybe. Yeah, I'll name white because that's like I have more green sources in my deck. But yeah, so that's I get to play Consonance. And let's see what Constance flips me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Wait, isn't this thing? Oh, it's sorcery speed. I swear it was instant speed one time. And I get enchantment, a creature, land, and enchantment. Like, that's a disappointing. Yeah, that's a pretty disappointing. All. No, I need to creature, land, enchantment. I mean, I'm only missing Planeswalker, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I guess I can't complain too much. So I grab these guys, I guess, and yeah. Everything else gets bottomed, and I guess I'm like hoping for more stuff eventually, because now I'm top decking, and so Banish gets rid of, so Banish gets rid of one of the Genotype Splicers, I think. Yeah, that's probably the best use of it right now. And then Archon is going to go on the melon to make it useless. And then do I swing here? I want to keep. I think I want to keep it back. Genotype Splicer. Like next turn they can summon Laboratories the Archon and then swing in there. Okay, why are you? Yeah, like they can Laboratories the Archon, and then that means that So then that means I'm probably swinging with Archon every turn. I mean, actually I can do the Archon sack thing. Yeah, I can finally make use of the Archon sack for once. So that means I'm probably attacking with these guys because I don't want to be blocking with these guys. And then, yep. Okay, so what? So I'm basically hoping for good top decks again from now on, because yeah, I do need good top decks since Constance didn't flip me a Planeswalker that takes over the game. They still have ways of removing Archon, and they probably brought in like all club promoters. Yeah, they have 4 copies of club promoters in the deck, so they could easily blow up my enchantment-based removal. Oh yeah, they forgot to use Cityscape. Yeah, that really sucks. Also, I think no, this wasn't cast, so it doesn't trigger Mana Harvesters. Gargoyle, yeah, that's pretty annoying. So I guess they move a +1/+1 counter over to that thing. But they're not tapping down Archon this turn, so, what? Oh, they're moving a Vigilance counter over. Yeah, that's fine. Archon's probably playing the enchantment on this guy next, because I really don't want this guy to start attacking and spreading counters around. Are they actually attacking here? I guess, okay, they're making it 4/4, and no, they're teaching it flying, and then yeah, I don't want to block with Archon right now, so I have to take. Wait, why is it 5/5? Okay, 4/4. Yep. I'm just hoping for more removal threats off the top. Actually, is Berry Colossus really cheap right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. That thing costs 5 total to activate. So I can activate Berry Colossus and start swinging with that if I want to. Grab. Yeah, that thing's also really annoying. They're only putting a +1/+. Okay, if they're putting a Death Touch counter on this thing, I think I have to start like Club Promoter is a Death Touch counter. So the problem right now is I need to shut down both of these guys, and I can't do both. So I think my best thing to shut down right now would be to shut down the Disciple, and then figure out how to deal with these guys later on. So then, yeah, sack this guy and stick this thing onto the Gargoyle, right? Yeah, because otherwise that thing's going to spread Death Touch to something. Maybe I need to shut down Club Promoter right now, because next turn Genotype Splicer teaches it flying again, and then now it's an unblockable 5/5, which means Archon needs to stick around for one more turn, which I guess can happen. Okay, yeah, I guess that's fine. I'll just stick it here then for now. And that's more stuff to fuel the Archon. And can I do everything I want to do? I mean, Berry Colossus isn't going. I can trade Berry Colossus for a Thorngrafter, and I think that's actually legitimately a good exchange for me, because that gets the Death Touch. That gets the possible Death Toucher off the board, so it's not spraying Death Touch anymore. And then what? I still have Archon remaining. I sack a Warrior next turn and stick it onto Club Promoter, and now like their entire board's shut down. I think that's actually good for me. So let me just check if I can do everything I want to do. Mana Harvest is 2 mana, and also reduces Berry Colossus by 1, so then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that means it costs 4 to activate, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I can do everything I want to do. So then, do I need any more sources of stuff? Yeah, I think I can just name green here and be alright with that. Actually, do I need to do it now? Berry Colossus is 1. Let me just count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5. Wait, let me just double check that I didn't mess up my math. I can actually wait. I have Mana Harvester's mana. Why am I worried? I have more than enough mana to do everything I want to do. So yeah, I guess I do attack with that. Actually, you have to avoid messing stuff up. I'm just going to like put everything on the board. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 minus 5 equals 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not going to block with Archon next turn anyways. So yeah, I'm just going to swing out with everything. Do I also swing out with the Warrior here? Actually, I should just swing out with everything, because it's not like I'm going to be blocking with any of these guys anyways. And if I can get these guys off the board, then I'm really happy. Yep, that happens, and I'm more than happy to make this trade right now. Like, that's how desperate I am to just get stuff off the board. This thing dies. Come on. So yeah, they actually do, like, Archon auras are a pretty fast clock. I just need them to not draw into more club promoters, and I'm fine. Okay, please don't be club promoter or anything that gets gets access to club promoter. Oh darn, yeah. That's annoying, but I guess it's fine right now. Oh, what does that do? At least it doesn't spread Death Touch, so there's that. But yeah, that actually does hit me for a decent chunk. And they're going to Genotype Splicer again. Yeah, I think I need to Archon the club promoter. Life. Yeah, they can race me like that. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, on the bright side, I think they're out of stuff now, so like I have good top decks. Wait, what? They're huh? Oh, they're moving a counter over. Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have attacked there either, but that's I'm down to 5 now. That's kind of scary. And I need a Grand Consonance top deck or a Shenfa top deck right now to not die. Star-Studded is actually useful somehow because it blocks one of these guys. Wait, did I forgot to sack. Okay, yeah, I missed my trigger. Well, yeah, now I die. Like I could have I think I maybe had a chance if I remember to use my Archon and stuck the Archon there, because then I play Star-Studded and keep back Star-Studded and Archon. Like I play Star-Studded and swing with. I don't need to swing with Archon. I just play Star-Studded and keep back these two guys to keep back these two guys. Although I can just buff it the turn afterwards, but I can just keep sacking guys to negate them. But yeah, now it's pretty much a lost cause. I play out this guy anyways, because why not? But a promoter is going to grow out of range of Archon, which forces a chump from Archon, which is extremely bad. Yeah. You can tell how rarely I actually use the Archon sack ability, because I keep skipping through it in important moments like this. But yeah, so I guess Star Set it trumps the club promoter. Archon hopefully blocks something. Actually, no. Genotype Slasher gives itself flying, and then well, I can still block here. Genotype Slicer probably teaches this guy flying, so then it becomes big enough to trade with the Archon. Yeah. Okay, so like I can still win here because I don't die unless they have something that removes one of my guides. But I still have live top decks because Consonance is always possible. Oh, am I just dead now? Yeah, I think I'm dead. Alright, sure, I guess that happens. I mean, would I have had a chance if I remember to use Archon? I put the Archon order here, and then they tap down these guys, and yeah, actually I could have survived if I did that. But now it's like I can't do that anymore, so yeah. Well, am I like dead for sure? Okay, I am dead for sure. Cool, cool. Flying, only block one of these. I'm dead. Did they? No, they have. They're not giving this guy flying, huh? Oh, they're moving counters around again. What? Oh, that's how they're getting flying. Okay, fine. Yeah, I lose. I needed to like not play that game horribly. But yeah, so 2-1 so far. I can still top cut if I win the next game, so hopefully I do that. But yeah, for now, I guess I'll see you later.